Looking to get a jump start on career opportunities? Vermilion County Works and the DACC Career Services Office want to give you the edge you need to be successful in your job search. Today we want to highlight 5 different topics that will be critical during your work search. We won't have time to cover everything in this video, but we want you to get an idea of what you'll need to be job ready. Our offices can provide further information and help you expand your knowledge about these topics. So with that, let's jump into topic number 1. Where do I start? This can be the most difficult part for many people. Technology has changed the game in a big way. There are lots of websites advertising job openings, and it can be confusing to try to figure out where to apply. Here are some guidelines to follow when searching for positions online. The best option is to apply directly on the business's website. You can search for sites online, but be careful. Ads can direct you to third-party websites where they have you fill out what looks like an application, but instead takes your personal information and sells it to marketing companies that send junk mail, marketing calls to your mailbox, email, and phone. VCW publishes a list of websites for Vermilion County businesses available at the American Job Center. You can also use established, trusted sites like Indeed to post your resume and apply for positions. Also, the Illinois Department of Employment Security has an official job service site, illinoisjoblink.com, where you can search for positions listed with the agency. Finally, DACC Career Services Office publishes Career Connections every Monday, with hundreds of job listings published in each edition. You can download a copy at dacc.edu/career. The second topic we want to discuss is your resume. Everyone should have a resume, even if you aren't involved in a job search at the present time. You want to make sure your resume includes basics such as your name, address, phone number, and email address, a list of your most recent and relevant employers, a brief description of your skills and abilities, and your education. Ideally, each time you apply for a job, you should tailor it toward the employer's specific requirements. Read the job description carefully and use it to help an employer better visualize the connection between your skills and the business's needs. Also, have several people proofread your resume for spelling and grammar mistakes. Remember that the resume's appearance will reflect on you as a candidate, so look your best. The third area we want to mention is your online profile. Social media is a mainstay of our modern world, but many people are unaware of how their online presence may affect how others perceive them. Employers do pay attention to applicants' social media, including those you choose to be friends with online. Take a minute to evaluate your own social media profiles. Think about who gets access to your profiles, and pay particular attention to your privacy settings. Employers don't necessarily have to friend you to see your profile. So if there's some pictures or posts you wouldn't want your parents, children, or best friends to see, they probably shouldn't be on your profile at all. While you're job searching, take the opportunity to review your social media profile and make it job search friendly. The fourth topic we want to mention is something called the Applicant Tracking System, or ATS for short. ATSs are computer programs used by larger companies to screen your application and resume before a human looks at them. The programs filter out applications so that a smaller percentage gets forwarded to people to review. This saves time for employers who don't want to have to read through thousands of applications to find the right people. There are some things to keep in mind if the business you're applying to uses one of these systems. First, keep your resume free of pictures, tables, and graphics. These tend to confuse those programs and might screen you out unintentionally. Second, fill out the application sections as completely as possible. Leaving questions blank might mean missing out on a chance for the computer to count something in your favor. And third, if a website asks you to upload a resume, use a Microsoft Word document if at all possible. Using other formats like PDFs may cause the system to misread or totally blank out a resume. Finally, let's discuss the interview. You've submitted an application, the employer liked what they read, and now they want to meet you in person. Many people find the interview the most challenging part of job searching because they worry about what might be asked and are afraid of not knowing what to say. However, in the vast majority of cases, there are only 3 questions that you really need to know the answer to. Those are: 1. Can I do the job? 2. Will I be a good fit? And 3. If hired, am I willing to stay? Of course, the answer should be yes to all 3, but you have to be able to provide examples to back up your answer. If you say you can do the job, provide examples of how you have done similar work in the past, achievements and accomplishments you've made, and so forth. For the good fit questions, make sure you are able to highlight what about your personality and demeanor would allow you to fit in with what the employer is looking for. And finally, be prepared to discuss why you see yourself working long-term for the company and what things you liked about the workplace to suggest you would stay. And a couple of final tips. First, make sure you have a couple of questions ready to ask the employer at the end of the interview. In most instances, employers will ask if you have any questions for them. Use that opportunity as another chance to market yourself. Resist the urge to ask about pay, leave time, or benefits, but you can ask about future plans, the direction the company is looking toward, or how they see this position fitting in with their overall mission or goals. Second, dress for success. You don't necessarily need a full business dress or three-piece suit, but pay attention to what people wear at that workplace and aim for one step above. If you feel that you don't have anything appropriate to wear for an interview, the DACC Career Services office has a clothes closet with a selection of interview-appropriate clothing available free of charge. Thanks so much for watching our video. If you found this video useful, please share it with others you might feel would benefit. Again, we've just scratched the surface with these tips, so for more in-depth information, we encourage you to reach out to Vermilion County Works at the American Job Center, 407 North Franklin Street in Danville, by phone at 217-442-0296, or our website at vermilioncountyworks.org. You can also contact DACC's Career Services office in room 213 in Cannon Hall on the DACC campus by calling 217-443-8597, or the Career Services website at dacc.edu/career. Again, thanks for watching.